G'day, and a fine howdy, hey guys. Today I've stuffed up already. For today's story time, I'd like to talk about my house. So, as some of you may know, I moved a couple months back. It was actually shortly after I had my first year on YouTube. Surprise, surprise! I've actually only been been on YouTube for only about over a year now, just going on my second year currently. So surprising that I've gotten 7,000 in a span of 1 year. It's kind of slowed down now, which I'm fine with, because December was a fucking mess in itself. That was a strange time. Wow, it just boomed out of nowhere. But anyway, back to the topic. So when I moved to this house, I moved from this country-esque sort of place. Oh, it wasn't really country. It was sort of like I lived on a dirt road in a little 1970s estate. The properties were huge and everything, but it was right in the middle of a place that was slowly being built up, and so we're getting new houses, new schooling, new facilities, new entertainment areas, new shops, new everything. It was just a upcoming new town for the past 10 years or so. And so we were on this little street that's old, and so I call that sort of country. I'd count that as country, because 10 years ago, that whole area, most of the places where I know my friends are currently living, 10 years ago, they wouldn't have been living there. There's no way in hell they'd be living where they're currently living. 10 years ago, it was paddocks. So, that to me counts as country. But now it's becoming, more urban, I guess. And we know that in 3 to 4 years' time, the estate will probably be demolished and built up like everywhere else, because that's what fucking happens. But so I moved to this new house. It's near freeway. It's freaking loud always. I hardly have any time to record, because there's always vehicles going past. So I have to wait till night time to record, which is fucking fantastic. You know that feel. I also live near a train line, so that's fun as well. Well, it's not. It doesn't really count as a train line, does it? It's not. I can't really describe it. I don't even know what it is. It's just this weird fucking thing. But what I've noticed is with this house is that it has a lot of peculiar instances. Now, this house again is also old. It's cracking. It's falling apart. I mean, there's cracks forming in the roofs and walls and everything. So it's an old house. That's one way to put it, I guess. But with this old house, of course, comes certain things. And one of the things that I've found with this house is, well, on my first week of living here, I used the bathroom, and now going into this other room, because at the time, I was unsure about using the actual bathroom, because the bathroom, you can hear people going to the bathroom when you're sitting in the lounge, so I don't use that bathroom when people are in the lounge, because that's fucking awkward. So I use the master bedroom bathroom, because at least people don't hear you take a piss. So I won't get a shit. So I use the master bedroom bathroom, because, no. But the master bedroom light was off. You couldn't see the light that was in, the hallway or that little doorway area that's to the front door. And, no light source was coming into that room other than the bathroom light, which was behind me. Now, there was some light, but none that were behind me. I guess that makes sense. It was dim. You could see the shapes of everything, and, you could see, but yeah, I'm not making any sense. I'm just rambling. Blah, 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 blah. So as I walked out of the bathroom, I remember turning off the light and looking across the room. I saw my shadow still, and I was like, oh, okay. So when I turned off the light switch, it was still there. The shadow didn't go away for a couple seconds. Now, I don't know about you, but normally as soon as a light source disappears behind something. It stops casting a shadow. So after a few seconds of me staring at it, like going, what the fuck is this? The shadow then slowly fades away. Now, it wasn't like a shadow where it was up against a wall. Like, it took me like a couple of days to realize that that shadow wasn't actually perched up against the wall, like, you know, a normal shadow. It wasn't sharp. It was a soft shadow. And I remember telling my mum about it, and she's like, oh yeah, this place is fucking haunted. I'm like, oh shit, I saw a ghost. Oh. So, and she told me other instances that my brother and his girlfriend had. My brother was sitting in the lounge while his girlfriend was sitting in his room, and at the same time they looked into the hallway. So my brother's girlfriend looked at the hallway outside the bedroom door, and my brother saw the reflection of a picture, because it was like near the TV or whatever, because he has some weird thing where he likes looking at paintings or whatever. I don't know what's wrong with him, but and they both saw something at the exact same time in that exact same area. Like, it's this shadowy figure, and like, I don't know how to describe it. It's this weird fucking thing. And like, I remember, like, actually not too long ago, I was talking to my brother, and, you know, we were just chatting, and then I remember seeing something floating towards the master bedroom, aka my mum's bedroom, and I was like, oh shit. So, and I was about to go and get a glass of water before going to bed, because that's normal, you know, I don't want to be dehydrated while I sleep. And so I walked into the kitchen, got myself water after seeing the shadow head towards, you know, the master bedroom. Then I see it head, like, into the main living area, and it just disappeared, and I was like, oh, that's fucking weird. That's not normal. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. And next minute, the lights above me begin to flicker, and I'm like, oh, hell no. Oh, dear God. Oh, no. Like, it was so freaky. It was just, I was filling up my water at the sink, and the lights above me begin to flicker as I stopped seeing that shadow. It was like, it was fucked up. It was, I don't know how to describe it. Like, it's messed up, man. And sometimes, like, I have this mirror in my room, right? So when I sit down at my computer, I lift my head up, and I can look directly into this mirror across my room. And sometimes when I'm like, I've got all my lights off in my room and I'm on my laptop or whatever, I will see things, like, appear in that mirror. Like, I'm not fucking joking. There's, like, I see shit in that mirror, and it's messed up. Like, it's only, like, for a split second. Like, you know, you'll see something moving in your peripherals, and you'll look up, and it'll be normal again. Like, I remember, like, I was on Word document writing scripts and all that, and suddenly I see the mirror light up, as if, you know, I had my laptop on a dark screen, then suddenly on a light screen, creating a light source for it. But I was on a Word doc. There was no way it could be lighter than before. Like, and and when I, like, saw it light up, I knew something wasn't right, because, like, there was no way it could have lit up like that. Like, that's not normal. That's not normal. That is not normal. Help me, please. It was just really messed up. It was like, I have to sleep in this room. Oh no, I have to sleep tonight. Oh jeez. It was just, no. Oh jeez. Oh no. Yeah, but I've experienced some other supernatural things, I guess. And it was like, I don't know how to describe it. I remember when I was 6 or 7, I don't know, 6, 5, 7, you know, that age bracket, sure. And I was going through like a I'll call it a depression. I'm calling that depression. I think that's when my depression started. I was a sad piece of shit. But I remember like staying up late playing Wii, because that's what little brats like me did back then. You know, you'd get up at like 3 a.m. just to play, you know, Wii Sports Resort. That's what I used to do. I used to get up at like in the middle of the night. If I couldn't sleep, I'd go all the way upstairs, sneak past my dad's bedroom, and just play Wii Sports Resort on the TV without him knowing. It was great. But like I remember one day the TV cut out, and I was like freaking out, because it's like, oh no, what happened? Did I break the Wii? You know, how am I gonna play Wii Sports Resort now? Because that's all kids worry about. And then suddenly the TV turns on again without any, you know, remote control prompts. And it's not like TVs nowadays where it's you get your fucking phone, you tell Siri, like, hey Siri, can you turn on the TV? Actually no, it's Alexa now, isn't it? It's Alexa, isn't it? Alexa, that's so sad. Turn on Days of Our Lives. Like, it wasn't like that. It was this TV that it didn't even have a remote to it. It was the TV that you had to go on up to it, go behind it, and push a button to change channels and turn it on. So it was one of those TVs where it had no remote. So there was no way that it turned on by itself when I was nowhere near the TV. And I just remember it turned on, and it turned on the Wii as well. And like, I don't even know if that counts as a ghost thing, but like just the TV thing alone. But like, it freaked me out. And then like, that's when I thought, oh shit, I better not touch the TV anymore, and went to bed, because I was like, oh shit, I'm probably in trouble now. So I turned off the TV, went to bed, and then I swear, this fucking haunts me to the very day. To this very day, it still fucking haunts me. Because I swear it happened. Like, there's no way it was a dream. Like, it was so fucking real. Like, ooh. I remember vividly hearing, like, something in my ear saying hello there. Like, I know this sounds fake. If you want to believe it as, like, a fake story, then so be it. But I swear, like, I saw, like, I didn't see, fuck. I heard something say hello there in my ear when I was in bed. And I did the whole child thing where, like, I went under the blankets, like, oh shit, what was that? Like, to this day, I still don't know what the fuck that was. Like, I'm sorry, but as a child, like, you hear shit, and, you know, later on as you're adult, you go, oh, that explains it. But I have nothing to explain what the fuck I heard when I was a kid. Like, there was no way I heard something in my room whispering to me, hello there. Like, oh, how does that happen? I have no idea. Like, sure, I believe in, like, spirits and ghosts and stuff, but I'm pretty fucking skeptical. Like, when someone's like, oh yeah, I've experienced ghosts, I've seen figures walk up and down my hallway, like, I'm pretty fucking skeptical of that shit. But, like, when I see it, I try to think logically, like, oh, what if it's just a car going by, or what if it's this, what if it's that? Maybe it's a fly going in front of a light source. But no, there was fucking nothing that, like, indicated it'd be something. Like, how would that work? When you hear something close to your ear, it's different than hearing it from a distance, right? Because you hear it, like, all husky than, like, in the distance where it's muffled, you know? It's like, it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. How does that happen? How does that happen, man? How do I... Like, I haven't even told that. I don't think I've told the TV one and the hello there one to anybody, because it's just fucked me up that bad. I don't know how to... What happened, man? What is that? What was that? Like, I only thought about it recently. Like, oh shit, what was that? Like, I kind of forgot about it for a while, because it's like, oh yeah, you hear shit as a child, and then, you know, because you're a child, you believe anything. But when I look back on it, because I was going to tell the story about how this house is haunted, and then I thought, well, to make this video, you know, longer than 10 minutes or whatever, how can I like, was there any other experiences that I had, I guess, in this house? And then it reminded me of the beach house, and I was like, holy shit. Holy shit. The ghost, the TV. Like, fucking hell. Like, how? Like, I know I'm going off rambly here and repeating myself, but how does that work? If, like, I know I wasn't sleeping, because I reckon I was probably in bed for about 10 minutes or so, and I've never ever been able to go to sleep quicker than an hour, except for that one time where I literally closed my eyes, and the moment I opened them, it was morning. Like, that's probably the only time in my life I've gone to sleep straight away. So, like, how does that happen? And, like, I remember when I heard it first say hello there, I was instantly wide awake. Like, I was a little bit tired, like a kid would be when they stayed up till 3 a.m. playing Wii Sport Resort, waiting for their parent to go to sleep. But, like, I definitely fucking heard something. Like, I definitely fucking heard something. But I don't know what it is. Like, imagine, like, going, oh, hi, my name's Haley. I've been hearing shit since I was a kid. Like, no, that's not normal. That is not normal. Maybe I have people in my head or something, I don't know, but that shit's not normal. No, hell no, hell no.